Okay, I saw someone make a comment that this was like air gear, and it kind of was. Also, it was like Stride, I think, the anime, where it was basically a free running anime that, well, at least tried to be. I never finished it, so I had to go back and look at that. But this is basically an anime that's about free running with just with powers, and these people are basically like, I guess the Inhumans would be a good comparison, not the X Men necessarily, but the Inhumans. And then we got floating rock, and these abilities have changed their bodies permanently, especially if they use them too much. But we got these bands to allow us to use them freely, but we saw that it changed one of their personalities a bit. It allowed them to do some massive things, and with some of their abilities, if they were to get out of this town, they could be like villains. I'm not sure. I don't think this is necessarily building to that. But clearly, there's more going on than just space rocks hitting the Earth and giving some people powers that clearly can affect them in a major way. But since they've been so restricted and never allowed to use their abilities to the fullest, we haven't seen necessarily the most negative of things. It's not like it was like negative necessarily for everyone that just went full throttle. But something is definitely going on with her brother. His Billy is future sight basically, or future intention. I guess you could say both things. And something he's clearly doing something I think in his sleep, connecting to the rock that's floating in the air. I mean, and this happened all over the world, not just like here in Shinjuku in Japan. But yeah, for now it's just gonna be a free running game really, unless they start switching it up. But we're tagging spots too, which does really make me think of Air Gear and all the abilities. It's nice. People can do so much, and I can't wait to see how crazy it gets, especially now that they got these things that supposedly lets them. It does let them do what they want without being triggering the police to come get them. So I'm curious to see what happens next. Great first episode.